clicking on this video. Today is a day in my life as an architecture student working in interior design. So I will bring you along during my day working from home. I hope you'll enjoy the video and let's get started. So I've got my coffee ready and I'm just getting started with the day. I did some yoga when I woke up and now I'm just going to do a little bit of social media before the day starts. We have the first meeting at 9:30, so I have about 1 hour 15 minutes to get some stuff done to be able to post on Instagram and on YouTube. So I'll do this very quickly and then we'll start with the interior design. So let's get into work mode. Hey Siri, play my playlist Indie Chill on shuffle.
Indie and Chill now shuffling.
So I've been quite productive. It was fine. I was able to upload a reel to my Instagram. That's pretty cool. And my meeting is starting in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna get ready, get all my setup for my computer done so that then I'm all ready to work. So let's install the setup. So now that I'm all set up, let's get into the call with the interior designer I'm working for so that she can explain to me everything that I have to do today. So let's go! So the first meeting is done. I have all my notes here. We've pretty much talked about what I did last week and how it's changed from last week because she was able to have some feedback from the owners of the house which we're renovating. So I'm gonna make all the changes to my SketchUp model. It's quite a massive model, and then try to take some nice points of view so that it can be used to present to the client. So let's do a little bit of SketchUp. This is the model. It's quite massive and we're actually only working on this one, which is actually just the bathroom, and I have to make quite a lot of changes. So we have the bathroom and we also have here the kitchen, and I also have to make some changes on this one. So I've had a few extra questions, so we just hopped on a little call to clarify some stuff because there was some questions about the materials inside the kitchen which we didn't think about before. So there's a few things that have changed. I need to take some stuff back how they were originally, but that's pretty much it for this morning. We have another call this afternoon and I'm just gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go for a quick run and before getting back to work. So let's go outside for a little bit. Little protein bar to get some energy. Since Fridays are the only day where I'm working from home and not at the office, I'm really trying to use this time to go for a run during the lunch break, because that's pretty much the only moment where I get to run outside, especially if it's a little bit sunny. Then it's awesome. So I really try to just do a quick run, and it also allows me to go outside of the house and be able to focus a little bit better during the afternoon. So I'm all set already. Let's go for a run. That was tiring. Oh my god, I fell. Like, I'm just full of mud because I fell because I wanted to film, and then I had to turn and I literally fell on the ground. Too bad I didn't catch it on camera, but it was good. I did like 30-35 minutes, so it was pretty fine. I tried not to do something too long because it's still my lunch break and I need time then to shower and to eat. But it was nice. It was so windy, it was so tiring. So now let's go shower and eat. Now that I've started to get a bit more organized and cook less often and keep everything stored in little boxes, it's so good because for lunch breaks like this, where otherwise I would be quite in a rush, now I have everything ready and I can just eat it directly. That's what it feels like, haven't been so happy ever. So let's get back to work. What do I have to do this afternoon? So this afternoon I have to do some tile work. Actually, I'm working on SketchUp. I need to change the kitchen a little bit because we have some adjustments on the cupboards and all the appliances. So I need to change this in the model, and I also need to change the tiles. Like, we will put some tiles on the floor in the kitchen, and so I also need to adjust this. So let's go ahead with the modeling. I have a next call at 5, so it gives me 3 hours to do everything. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit tight, so I'm just gonna give myself 1 hour to do that, so that then I can have a little bit of spare time if I need a bit more. But I really try to give myself one amount of time, because otherwise I just spend hours on one small task that is useless. So now I'm doing this. So 1 hour on the kitchen and see how far I've gone, and if I can then go ahead with the bathroom. So let's get into it. So I've just finished my tasks of the afternoon. I'm gonna take a quick laundry break, and then I'm gonna come back for a call. So we've had another call with the interior designer who I'm working for, and I was showing a little bit the places which were looking a little bit weird on the model, and then we were discussing it and making some decisions so that I would be able to know what to model. So I made a few adjustments after speaking with her, and now I'm just finishing everything off, the small details, so I can do the views and then export all the screenshots of the views so that the clients can see the 3D model and then have a better idea of what the project will be like. So I'm just finishing off on SketchUp. I finally finished my day. It took a bit longer than expected for the views. It was a new feature that I hadn't used already, and since there's one room that is very small, then I needed to make several views to be able to make a view. Anyway, it was a bit complicated, but I made it. It's now 6:45. I'm officially done with my work. It's my 4th to last day of internship, so it's going towards the end, and it's really cool to see the project come to life. And so now it's just a normal Friday night. I'm gonna chill a little bit and then meet some friends, and that will be it for the day. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to put a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna share more of life as an architecture student, stepping into the professional world. So if you're interested in this, please do subscribe and write me a comment if there are some topics that you would like me to cover. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!